should have ended. Please stay, no pretending. Replay how it's been and if it's worth the run around. Well, let me think. Working to the bone, I couldn't call it though it seems. I can go a day without a thought of being weak. So who am I? So who am I? If you read me wrong, I do apologize. Leave a happy home and never scrutinize. Finally, you able to let go of how you feel inside. Everything was in the dry. I don't ever think about it. Hey, don't think about it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Tryna lose ya, I ain't tryna lose. I'm way too determined to be falling in the mood. They don't exist within the circle of the crew. I'ma call it this before you catch me calling out to you. Stay in my way, don't hit me up. Get in my case, won't live it up. Now you alone and sit by the phone. Stop wasting your time, just move it along. Could it be long? Wait, let me take a step back. We left this the wrong way. Hope you can accept that. Living double lives ain't everything they made it out to be. You stepping on my rug now. I'm checking twice to active feet. You ask me if it's worth it, much above it on the surface. But the funny thing about it is knowing you don't deserve it. More than here to live inside a factory of fear. Still redacted, but it's actually been happening for years. Gone.
I tend to change my head too much. It has become my ruination. My friend, she keeps on warning much. On top of that, it's true, I see. People never recognize me. On top of that, she's right, I see. Ain't got no style. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm
Nearby, every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. So I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Chiellini. Felipe. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Up to meet it! And that's been levered clear. Belts one. Gave it a go, but off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Just brushed off the ball there. Piqué goes looking. Felipe. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Going through. Felipe Luis with the cross. Vashelko plays it over to the other flank. Felipe. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Felipe Luis is charging up on the overlap. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic floats one over. And through to the goalkeeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that might have still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Juventus leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Great leap! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Juventus take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ibrahimovic, Griezmann, it's Griezmann! And he's there to make a great save.
Griezmann is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
He's tried one. Disappointing finish in the end.
Ibrahimovic put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Well played, he saw that coming. Played out to the right. Benzema pushes to get on the end of it. That's a decent ball. It's got through and hits one! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Juventus take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Griezmann proves too strong there. Piqué. And it's played forward. Felipe. Forward it goes. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And they've been caught out here. Philippe Coutinho. Felipe Luis has created 1 goal already. Gerson. Felipe sticks in a foot to win it back. Now the counter.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Bashalko with the crossfield ball. Felipe. And here's the chance to counter. Griezmann.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Piqué with a searching ball. Griezmann. Hits one! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was square and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Juventus. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball. Doing the ugly stuff, that's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have.
Hear me out as I can. Every doubt in my sense. All these spins paid, all the wins played, adios and remiss. Let me make an attempt as I love in my tens. Take it this way, made a mistake, now I'm all on the fence. No, we can't walk around and lead way. Briefcase, fill it up with all the things you ever doubt. These games should have ended, please thanks. No pretending, replay how it's been and if it's worth the run around. Well, let me think. Working to the bone, I couldn't call it though it seems. I can go a day without a thought of being weak. So who am I? So who am I? If you read me wrong, I do apologize. Leave a happy home and never scrutinize. Finally, you able to let go of how you feel inside. Everything was in a dry. I don't ever think about it. Hey, don't think about it. No, you don't. No, you don't. Tryna lose ya, I ain't tryna lose. I'm way too determined to be falling in the mood. It don't exist within the circle of the crew. I'ma call it this before you catch me calling out to you. Stay in my way, don't hit me up. Get on my case, won't live it up. Now you alone and sit by the phone. Stop wasting your time, just move it along. Could it be long? Wait, let me take a step back. You're not this the wrong way. Hope you can accept that. Living double lives and everything they made it out to be. You stepping on my rug now. I'm checking twice to active feet. You ask me if it's worth it, much above it on the surface. But the funny thing about it is knowing you don't deserve it. More than here to live inside a factory of fear. Still redacted, but it's actually been happening for years. Gone.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. Felipe Luis could try cutting inside here. Gets up to head it! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Juventus have an early lead. Good start. Loses his balance and loses the ball. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Ibrahimovic. Over to the left. Ibrahimovic. What an adventurous run from massive leap! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from into the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Juventus get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Mikel Rico. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Griezmann. Benzema pushes to get on the end of it. Benzema. He's got away. Now can he finish? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Felipe Luis will set up 2 goals. Breaks on here. That's a decent ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's gone for it! And more and more and more. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Juventus take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Chiellini. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well played, he saw that coming. And there is the half-time whistle. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Juventus 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So off we go once more. Felipe, and it's Coutinho. And here's Ibrahimovic. Look at the defender bombing forward. Up he gets! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's got options out wide. Defence has got rid of that. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. It's come loose. That's a throw. Griezmann plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looks to clip it forward. Chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Felipe Luis drives it forward. Siovas. And it's played forward. Sandro Ramirez spreads it towards the left. Chance! Sandro, he's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's been taken straight back. Now it's Okazaki. Okazaki tosses in a low one. Vashelko goes looking. Now a chance to break. Now the counter. Has a hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere, Peter. He's capable of the sublime, but he's also not afraid to use his physical attributes to dominate defenders or to scrap for those loose balls. He's got so much will to win. That's bound to inspire his new teammates and, hopefully for him, intimidate.
It's Luis Suarez! Juventus want to have a shot on target. Koke. And it's Luis Suarez. Now the counter. Llorente is fouled. Gets wrestled off the ball. Trippier. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Herrera. Forward it goes. And he's... Luis Suarez! That is absolutely glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Philippe Coutinho. Felipe. That's a throw. Herrera. Llorente. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the game has already resumed here.
Juventus don't need to press the...
It's Griezmann! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Turns and goes back. Felipe back in once more. Oblak claims it. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Chiellini plays it forward. Ibrahimovic is onto it and can take it up. He's made sure that that won't get through. Saul. Back to the keeper and try something new.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Benzema. Oh, they could break here. Chip through. It's a fabulous position. He's had a go! Sticks it away!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And it's played forward. Felipe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. nicely measured pass. That intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ibrahimovic. Here it is now, surely. Griezmann with a shot. It's there. And look who gets the final say.
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep going and the composure to produce vital goals. Take that.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Juventus complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out. And time is up. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is... They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cleared away. And it's Griezmann. He's off on a marauding run. And it's played forward. Cadiz have a free kick. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Philippe Coutinho. Felipe. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Felipe. Bashelko drives it forward. Fernandez plays it forward. There's a move for- And it's Felipe. Felipe, and he's going long. Griezmann with a shot! Goal! Juventus! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Juventus take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ibrahimovic. Felipe Luis has come has a pop! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Felipe. And it's Felipe. Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Juventus leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here. Juventus carrying a 1-goal lead. Negredo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's in! Hits one! That was venomous. Bashelko. Philippe Coutinho. Felipe. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Cleared away. Plays it out to the flank. And the counter is on. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Piqué. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Away from immediate danger. Fires from distance. Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Clears it out of harm's way. Drives it towards the front. Shelko. Piqué. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shelko spreads it towards the left. Forward it goes. Shelko does well to read it and intercepts. Ibrahimovic looking to run onto it. Griezmann with a shot! Fence has got rid of that. Big chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Philippe Coutinho was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game and belts one.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Juventus know they can rely on the counter and they've just expressed a warning.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Fernandez. And here's Negredo. Negredo! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Managed to get it away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilient...